Hey guys, TJ Miller with IDI. Today's video is about respiratory protection. We're going to highlight what you need to wear, when you need to wear it on a spray foam job site to make sure you're keeping yourself most protected, also while following OSHA guidelines. Now the first one we're going to talk about is a full face tight fitting respirator, air purifying respirator, or in short APR. Now these are typically only used in exterior applications or outside of a 25-foot radius of the sprayer. Now the important thing about these full face respirators is using the correct cartridges. Now you have to use a two-piece cartridge for these masks. It's going to be the black organic vapor gas on the interior, and the exterior is going to be the purple magenta P100 particulate filter. That two-piece cartridge is what's going to make sure you're going to keep yourself most protected. Now the other thing about these masks is you have to have a fit test record to prove that that mask has actually been fitted for your face. Any local health department, Concentra urgent cares, even some firehouses do it, mask manufacturers. There's a lot of different options out there for you to get a fit test record, but if you're wearing a tight fitting respirator, you have to make sure you have a record to prove that that mask is actually fitted for you. Now the next one we're going to talk about is power air purifying respirators and/or PAPR units. Now these are very similar to an APR. While it is blowing air on your face, technically these are still a filter cartridge mask, right? The PAPR unit that's on the back still has a filter cartridge in it, which is drawing air that's going up to your face from inside of the spray area. They do give slightly more protection over an APR due to the positive pressure blowing inside of the hood, but they're still a filter cartridge mask in OSHA eyes. So these are for helpers, not for sprayers. So the last one we're going to talk about is supplied air respirators. Now the important thing about these is anybody that's actually on the end of a spray foam hose that's applying foam needs to be on supplied fresh air to be OSHA compliant. Now there's two different kind of models to these. One can be a high pressure unit that's going to be actually mounted in your spray foam rig, and the other is just going to be a small low pressure pump that's just going to be set outside. Now both of these are going to supply air to you via an air line from that outside source. And you have two different versions of it you can wear on your face. One can be the actual tight fitting respirator with an adapter that will screw in where the filter cartridges go, or you can get a full face hood setup. For me personally, I like the hood setup. It makes everybody compliant. It's not tight fitting to your face. You don't have to have a fit test record, and you can have facial hair. So the hood setup is great for anybody that doesn't really want to get a fit test record, doesn't have time to, or has facial hair like myself. It makes you compliant from the get-go per OSHA standards. The most important thing you want to do on a spray foam job site is protect yourself. What's the best way to do that? Make sure you're wearing the proper respiratory protection at the right time when you're out there in the field. If you have any questions about supplied air, masks, or anything that we've talked about in this video, please don't hesitate to reach out to your local branch, your local sales rep, or any one of us here at IDI. Like and share as always, guys. TJ Miller with IDI. Thanks for watching.